Hello everyone, this is Vishwajit Naik working at Thrashish. Uh, Today we are going to explore about California Consumer Privacy Act, also known as CCPA, and why it matters for both businesses and users. Now, this law might sound like legal jargon at first, but we are going to look at it through the lens of real world. Imagine you are a business owner or an employee or even a customer. Every interaction online, signing for a newsletter, making a purchase, or using an app creates a trail of personal data. CCPA is designed to give people control over this data. It's not just a set of rules, it's a framework for transparency, accountability, and trust. By the end of this session, you you will see why privacy matters, how it affects organizations, and how compliance can be turned into a strategic advantage rather than a burden. Think of this session as a roadmap. You will live not just understanding the law, but understanding how to use privacy as a tool for growth, trust, and competitive advantage. The privacy mandate. Let's start at the beginning. For years, business quietly collected massive amount of personal data. Website track clicks, apps monitor users' patterns, and loyalty programs record shopping habits. Most companies viewed this as a valuable resource for marketing and analytics. But as people began to realize the extent of data collection, questions emerged. Why do you have my information? What are you doing with it? Can I opt it out? California recognized this need for transparency and control. The CCPA was born to ensure that data is no longer just a corporate asset, it belongs in part to the individual who generated it. This law marks a fundamental shift in the digital age. Business no longer own the data, they are custodians responsible for how it is used. It's a cultural and operational change as much as a legal one. The real cost of non-compliance. Now, let's get practical. Non-compliance is not just risky, it is expensive. Penalties can reach thousands of dollars per violation, and if multiple consumers are affected, those fines multiply quickly. Some companies assume that having a privacy policy was enough. Regulators, however, have made it clear that transparency on paper is not sufficient. Enforcement is active and businesses are being held accountable. Imagine a mid-sized company facing hundreds of consumer requests and failing to respond correctly. The fines alone could cripple them, but the reputational damage could last years. Compliance is both legal requirements and a strategic necessity. The hidden traps. It's not just about selling data. Here is a critical point. Many organizations think we don't sell data, so we are safe. But CCPA defines selling broadly. It includes exchanging data for any form of value, not just money. For example, if a company shares data with an advertising partner, in exchange for targeted marketing services that counts as a sale under CCPA. Similarly, analytics, cookies, and retargeting campaigns all involve sharing personal information and fall under law's scope. The takeaway is simple. It's not just about selling. Any movement of data outside your control requires attention and transparency. Ignoring these flaws is a common trap that can lead to fines and consumer complaints. The expanded battlefield, employee and HR data, is now in scope. Many organizations, when the law expanded to include employees, application, and contractors. Now, personal data in HR systems, resumes, performance reviews, benefits, medical records, employment history is also protected. Imagine an employee asking, "What data do you store about me? And can I delete it?" Organizations must respond correctly, just like with customers. This expansion means business must rethink HR systems, training, and internal policies. It's no longer enough to focus solely on customer data. The same principle of transparency, control, and accountability apply internally. Beyond compliance, let's step back and think strategically. CCPA is not just about avoiding fines, it's about building trust. When people believe their data is respected, they are more likely to remain loyal, engage confidently, and share information voluntarily. Conversely, one scandal, one breach, or one violation can damage reputation quickly. Privacy is therefore a long-term investment. Companies that prioritize it build credibility, foster engagement, and create a loyal customer base. Trust is a currency, and privacy is how you earn it. The business case for proactive privacy. Why should organizations be proactive rather than reactive? Let's understand. Privacy laws are expanding across the USA and globally. Businesses that anticipate these changes gain a competitive advantage. Proactive privacy builds loyalty, strengthens relationships, improves governance, and reduces risk. Consider a company that responds quickly to consumer requests and transparently reports data usage. It not only complies with the law but also positions itself as a trustworthy brand. Proactivity turns privacy from a compliance burden into a business differentiator. Your path to compliance. A four-step framework. Let's discuss. There is clear roadmap. Step 1. Map your data universe. Step 2. Honor consumer rights. Step 3. Fortify operations internal and external. Step 4. Maintain and monitor continuously. These framework makes compliance manageable, measurable, and scalable. Organizations can break it down into actionable steps rather than treating it as a vague obligation. Next, we will explain these steps. Step 1, map your data universe. Everything starts with visibility. Organization must know what data is collected, why it's collected, where it is stored, who had access, and how long it is retained. Distinguish personal versus sensitive information. Map websites, apps, HR systems, business systems, and vendor platforms. Without full visibility, enforcing rights and protecting data become almost impossible. Think of mapping as building a foundation for every subsequent compliance action. Step 2, we will discuss honor consumer rights. Here is where privacy becomes real. Consumers can request access, deletion, correction, or restriction of their data. They can also opt out of cells and limit sensitive data use. Organizations must respond clearly, respectfully, and on time. Every request is an opportunity to demonstrate transparency and earn trust. For example, a customer requests a report of all data collected by a platform. Handling this request efficiently shows that the business values privacy and accountability. Step 3, fortify your operation. Internal. Internal operations are critical. Privacy notices must be honest. Interface should avoid dark patterns. Data retention policies must be defined and enforced. Teams must know how to respond reliably. Compliance is a shared responsibility. Staff training ensures that everyone, from customer service to IT, understand how to protect data. In the same step 3, fortify your operation external. Vendors are often the weakest links. Contracts should define data limits. Vendors must support consumer rights. Systems should be reviewed regularly. Remember, your privacy strength is equal to your weakest vendor. Third party compliance is just as critical as internal policies. Step 4, maintain and monitor. Compliance is never finished, it's ongoing. Regular assessments and audits, keeping up with regulatory updates, continuous staff training, privacy programs evolve with business and regulatory changes. Staying vigilant ensures legal protection and builds long-term trust. The strategic view, threat, opportunity, playbook, big picture, threat, fitness, legal actions, reputation damage, opportunity, stronger trust, better governance, safer operation, playbook, understand data, respect rights, strengthen processes, stay vigilant. Privacy is both shield and competitive advantage. Here is the truth. Privacy equals trust, trust and then relationships, reputation and business success. Organizations that respect data on confidence from customers, employees, and partners. Think of privacy as a currency. The more responsibly you handle it, the stronger your business foundation. For guidance and support, reach out Thesis. Thank you for your attentions and let's commit to building privacy conscious organizations together.